Now, before I start, I will say this is an opportunity I don't take for granted, especially given everything my parents went through to get me here. I specifically, we specifically, are currently staying in Poland, that country right there. Now, you may be asking yourself, like everyone else, why did you choose Poland? And the answer is, I did, but I didn't. Huh? Well, let me explain. I like to think of it as a happy accident. See, I had three options: UK, Canada, or Australia. UK because I had family there, so it would be easier integrating into society. Canada because, well, my mom likes it, not sure why. And Australia because, again, I had uncles there. So I applied to all of them, but I did not get a response because the semesters had already started. But Poland did not care. I told them I would arrive a month after the semester had started, and they looked at me like,
who asked? Like, genuinely, who asked? Who gave you the talking stick? I'll tell you, nobody did. Nobody asked, dude. There are 0 people who asked among us.
And that's basically how that happened.
Me, on the other hand, just ended up in Poland. Why? Yeah, I don't even know too. The only thing I knew about Poland was their football player, Robert Lewandowski, because he's the only one who's rated in FIFA. Now I know all the roads, the shops, the corner stores, the food outlets. The only thing that I didn't know is, when are they going to give me my residence permit? But overall, it has been a beautiful place to live in. As an African in Poland, all you need to know is how to say Dzień dobry.
Well, I remember the first few months I got here were boring because I knew no one. And back then, you'd be lucky to spot even one black person in the street the whole day. And before I say this, I need you to know, I'm not racist. I'm just an African kid from Zimbabwe. Now, in my country, we do have a few white people. Heck, we even have Chinese people. So how do you guys communicate? You may be asking yourselves. Well, we all learn English. Most of us. And so the only other white people I've seen are on TV, and they spoke English too. So you can say I was stereotypical about white people because I really thought they all spoke English. Now, imagine the look of horror on my face when I landed and the first person I spoke to for directions replied, Shepasha, Niamofish Girls, which I now know means I don't speak English. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't understand anything at all. Huh?
I remember when the Qatar Airways plane landed at the Warsaw airport. The cool breeze, the warm temperatures. I felt like a king. I walked down the arrival section like a businessman who just closed a multi-million-dollar deal. The only confusing thing was, it was 9:30 p.m. and the sun was still out. Like, what the f***? Did your son not get the memo? They say Africans are always late, but you know what? Your son is too. I took an Uber to my apartment. It was located somewhere in a district called Mokotov. Got to the apartment, it was very small. Like very, very small. It looked like a storage room with just a bed on the corner. That's when it dawned on me, Europe is a scam.
What were you feeling like? You really thought you were going to get a big house yourself? What I will say though, as much as there have been communication barriers, I admire how Polish people are very cultural. They have managed to preserve the language without the need to learn English. Like, really think about it. Polish people don't have to learn English. It's a choice. The country can sustain itself and its people don't have to leave for work elsewhere unless they want to. Whereas in the case of most foreigners who intend to work or learn in Poland or anywhere abroad, you have to learn English or the local language.
Poland has been a great place to live in. The cost of living is very low compared to most European countries. The transport system is very efficient. If the bus schedule says the bus will arrive at 12:05, it arrives at 12:05. Unless if you are running late, then it probably delays by 15 minutes or sometimes it doesn't even come. So you have to just stand there. You end up calling an Uber, and by the time your Uber arrives, you see the bus arriving too. Sometimes you wonder if this is a social experiment. So this has been my experience in Poland. Our experience in Poland. If you are a foreigner who's already in Poland, you can also share your experience with us in the comment section down below.
Oh, and one more thing. This is a new video style we're trying out, so if you're enjoying it, let us know in the comments. And we don't have an outro yet, so we'll leave you with this TikTok.